Welcome back to the show, gang. We've been busy this week, man. We've been busy. We are here back at my home gym with an old friend of mine. I've known this cat for so many years. I've been with him for so many camps. He's literally one of my favorite fighters to interview, hang out with. Just an overall good person, man. So please welcome to the show, the one, the only Julio mother effing Rios, baby.
What's up, Mo?
I wanted to give you a longer intro, but I know we're strapped for time, so maybe I'll add it in the bio.
No, I got the kiddos waiting for me, man. So I gotta, it's a lot different now that I'm a dad of two now, and I got more responsibilities, and it's just a lot more work, and still finding the time to do this. It's not easy, but it's also not hard.
It looks like it's really hard. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You see my daughter when she's running around, not listening to me. Yeah.
Dude, she's a wild one, man. She's gonna be trouble, bro.
I hope she mellows out, but
she's like you, dude.
Cool. She's cool. A little bit.
Hey, but just like with you, bro, you mellowed out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll come eventually, hopefully sooner with her,
Yeah.
She's warming up to me, man. She gave me a fist bump the other day.
Yeah. It's crazy. She won't give anyone a fist bump or a high five.
I know. I looked at Frankie.
And she gives you a hug or anything like that. It's crazy.
We're gonna work our way.
Yeah.
I think with her, dude, you just gotta let it happen. You know how Frankie's too on it, bro? He wants it too bad, bro. You just gotta.
He's gotta. Yeah.
He scares her.
She'll come on when she's ready.
Yeah. My goal is to make her like me more than Frankie. Just like her. Then Coach Frankie be like, "Look at dog." Nah, but she's cool, bro. You got a beautiful daughter, man, and she's cool. She's always smiling, except for when she's mad at something. Actually,
she doesn't get it her way when I say no or something, or she just throws herself on the ground. And is like, throwing a meltdown.
I know, dude. I see you've been trying to get her into Muay Thai too, which is cool.
I'm kind of trying to, but I'm kind of not. At the same time, like I want her to find her own way into it, which is why I want to introduce the sport to her, bring her around the gym and let her, see me train and see everyone in the whole gym. And then it's funny because sometimes I'll catch her at the house and she'll be like shadow boxing and throwing punches and kicks, or she'll come to the bag and just by herself, she'll start kicking the bag. And it's just letting it happen on its own. I don't want to force it on her, and it's just it's cool to watch, but at the same time it's also something that it's very dangerous, and I don't know how I would react seeing my kids get hit. So yeah.
I think what you've touched on right now is such a good point, bro. I think as a parent, you want what's best. And I know with my mom, for her, it was like academia. She always tried to put me in after-school programs. I freaking hated it. And I know she was like, I just want you to do what's best for you, But your approach is kind of similar, but you're like, I want them to choose. That's a very Frankie thing, actually, bro. That's a very Frankie thing to say, bro. I'm coach. Look what you're doing, bro. Changing our mindset.
No, it's because my dad was he tried to force boxing onto me, and I hated getting hit as a kid.
Yeah.
And he would always like be hard and then I found my way into fighting myself,
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, you got to, bro. You got to. So you got 2 kids now, man. You've been out for, I think, close to 2 years now, right?
Yeah, I've been out for almost 2 years. I got married and my son was born, and just enjoyed life a little bit. Just took some time to focus on my family and just work, and also moving into our we've been there for a year now already, but yeah, we got our own little setup, and it's just a bunch of things happened.
The gym moving twice?
The gym, we moved twice, and then I would even say to myself, like, there would have been no way I could have fought right now. I was just my hands were just so tired, but luckily we're back in business, man. We're back to work.
Yeah, you took a break from the gym too. I think you were just coming here for just to pad people up for a little bit.
I was just coming in when I could, pretty much. When I could, until obviously I need to be with my wife and I need to be with my kids, and one kid is hard, 2 kids is even harder. So that's why I try to help her as much as I can. I try to give her time for herself too, and it's just hard juggling all. But we're making it work. We're finding time for her to have time for herself, to go to the gym and go do stuff. And I'm with the kids. And you'll see me come to the gym with both of them, and you'll see me stressed. I'll be like,
Dude, I know.
It's like one's running and then the other one's crying, and then I'm just like making a bottle, and then it's my turn to hold, and it's like, it's just.
Your son's pretty chill though.
Yeah, he's
gonna be easy one, I feel like. You know what I mean?
I hope so, because my daughter's.
You know what I mean? She's gonna be the one bullying your son, bro. You're gonna tell her to chill out when he gets older. Yeah, man, it's tough being a parent and fighting, bro. Especially like I think at my age, a lot of the people I talk to are in that space right now. You know. Yep. The WCK Mega Show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little pop up right here, gang, so you can see it visually. That's gonna be a crazy card, bro.
It's a dope card.
We haven't had like pro cards like that in a long time.
Yeah. The WCK and Dennis, they took some time off, but they're back and they're opening up the pro card with an amazing card. You got I think Wilson fighting Chris Paez.
That's gonna be a banger.
And then you have Gogo fighting. Hopefully he fights, because what happens with his opponent. And then we also have.
You don't want to say his name? You don't have to, right?
I'm not gonna bother.
Dude, you got good memory, bro. I gotta look at this thing. Just going off the top.
You got
Bolton fighting Tyler Shaw.
Bolton and Tyler Shaw. That's a banger fight. That's a crazy fight.
Dude, so correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Was Tyler Shaw, was he the guy that won the Thai Festival belt like a year or two ago?
I'm not too sure.
That guy? I'm thinking it was this guy, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. I think he's from like Texas,
Arizona or something,
or somewhere in that area. Oh yeah, Arizona.
I think it was this guy. And that guy's I've been saying it, and I'm like, I better correct myself.
That's it's gonna be a great fight.
That's going to be a good fight. Who else we got? Jeff Craig versus Tyreek Wright. That's going to be a banger. Jeff Craig, cool. The last fight I remember I saw of his, he was in Dirty Boxing. Yeah, so he was fighting Dirty Boxing. Now he's back to Muay Thai. That's going to be a good show. Who else we got? Rajesh Nareen. I don't know about that guy, but a lot of people have been telling me about him, and they said he's really good. The older cat?
Yeah. Him and Mario, they're fighting. They're both veterans of the game. They've both been fighting for a super long time.
So I keep hearing. Yep. And then we got you, Julio Rios, fighting Jake Ramirez. I don't know anything about Jake, actually. You know anything about Jake?
I know that they come from a good team, and he has a lot of amateur experience, and he's working his way up in the pro ranks, and I think this is a great matchup for us. I think this is going to be a great fight for the people. I think this is going to be a lot of action. It's going to be. I don't think any of us are going to take a step back, and I think we're just it's going to be a great showcase of skill.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Julio's fights in the past, dude, very, very aggressive, boxing heavy, kind of just likes to throw a lot of body shots, baby. Shots, dude. I learned how to body shot from him just watching him. I'm like, I like how he does that, dude. So he's a very exciting fight. I don't know much about his opponent, so I can't speak on it, but dude, sorry about that, gang.
You're good.
My work alarm. I gotta go send an incident report. I already did it though, so I did it early, right?
Jumped the gun on it.
Yep, just so we could be ready for this. But yeah, so it's gonna be a good fight, dude. That card, pretty much every pro almost has fought Julio, which is interesting, right?
That is true.
Yeah, dude. I was actually talking to Wilson, bro. You said you should get over there and go.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, it's so hard for me, and then I try. It's not that I don't want to travel to train with other people. It's just that I just don't have the time. I have the time that I'm like, man, I got to drive an hour, and then I drive an hour to come back. And then, it's just, I gotta make my time worth it. That's why I keep everything here in house. Everything here is, I do my boxing with my boxing coach, with Coach Robert. And then I train with Alfred and Danny and Quo and all those other guys here. So, I wish I could travel. But I don't have the luxury of, leaving my house all day long and then coming back anymore and all that.
Yeah, well, it's easier here too because it's like you can just leave your kids. People will go watch.
Yeah, my kids just run around here. I let her do whatever she wants.
All right. I'm sure if you take them to like Sejatang, they wouldn't mind, but it's just she don't know anyone, so it's
it's just you got to be respectful.
Right.
I don't want my daughter thinking she's in our gym, thinking she could grab the kettlebells and play with all the cones and all that stuff.
Yeah, she get, all the coaches gonna be looking at you like, this is how they do things over at Spider. You're like, yeah, dude. Actually, we're a family gym, baby.
Yeah,
all kids are welcome, bro.
Everyone brings their kids here, and we all train, and we just let the kids be kids, and then we it's pretty cool that we all do that.
Get them on the mats and out of the gangs, baby. That's what I always say. Yeah, dude. So, you've had some time off, dude. Is this camp, is there anything different about this camp that you normally would do like in the past?
Everything, we keep everything the same. We keep the same training, the same routine, the same schedule. I work with the same coaches. We don't change anything up. I think I think with this is mostly something we've been working on, something more mentally than physically. That's what we've been, since I've been out for so long, and my brain and my body, they're not connecting. But we're finally, this week we finally started, seeing things on the same page with both of my coaches, and we're just like, hey, like, you know what, like, and at first I was like, man, this guy's tripping on me or what, and then I just kind of just went home and I reevaluated, and I went, I did my homework at home, and then I'm like, you know what, right, you know what, I'm not landing as much. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So, and then this week in my sparring, it was a big improvement. I want to say like I jumped from like a good 40-50% better improved sparring, and I was landing more. I was hitting more. I was pushing the pace. I was fighting like how I usually fight. That's why coach is like, we gotta wake you up. It's like you've been out for too long. You've been comfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable.
That's the reality of it, bro. It's a brutal sport, so you got to go through brutal times, if you want to be prepared, Yeah, dude. I feel like the older you get, dude, it's like a V8, man. It takes a second to warm it up, bro. Once you get it going, it's good, but it's like you got to give it a second to warm that thing up, baby.
Yeah. Warm up's very important. That's why I always encourage it in class. Even though some people like to skip warm ups, I always encourage it, and I always say, if you're not doing the warm ups, I'm always scolding you. I'm always talking smack. I'm always, letting it be known that you should be on the mats warming up.
Yep. I skip a lot of warm ups, and that's why I got a bum knee right now because my knee's been messed up, baby. But we're good. We're still here, Yeah, dude. It's been cool watching your journey, bro. Honestly, like I remember like when I first met you, dude, and just watching you. I think the first fight I saw you, I think the first event I went to for you was it the Lions fight event, or I think it might have been that Lions fight event
against Wilson.
Was that Wilson?
I think it could have been either Wilson or
what was before that one?
It could have been Dane Turney.
It was St. Turney, actually.
And Burbank.
Actually, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was Burbank. You're right. But so just seeing the progression from there to having a family and still seeing you in the gym, putting in the work, seeing you change. Bro, I talked about it on the last episode, man. Dude, this guy has changed so much in terms of his personality, bro. I used to be scared of him, man. I only knew him as the dude that was trying to knock me out.
I with as I've learned, with age comes wisdom. Sometimes when we're a little younger, we're a little bit hard-headed. And we're very, and like I'm right and you're wrong. And now as I've become older now, I kind of try to. I always say I'm either looking at the glass half empty or half full. So I'm always like, wait, and I'll think about someone else's point of view. Yeah, no longer just mine.
It definitely shows, dude. Yeah, when I first met him, I hated sparring him, but I knew I had to get my hands better. And I remember I would talk to Frankie about it. Low-key, like me and Frankie would talk on the side because Frankie would give me pointers on getting my boxing better. He'd be like, yeah, try to like maybe do a fake here and do this, and then you can maybe land a kick at the end. But I was sitting there trying to figure out, I'm like, how can I freaking land on this fool? Because he would just piece me up with his hands, and I'm like, oh.
Well, I had to because you would kick me in the head so many times. Your dexterity is crazy, so I gotta push you back and not let you get comfortable. But your boxing has definitely improved.
This guy,
it's you worked on it. I didn't work on it for you. You did the homework. You did the homework.
Dude, I remember one time we started. It was when we barely moved upstairs at our first location, or my first location with the team. But he landed like this fool wanted to put me down with the body shot so freaking badly. I remember he landed like 3 or 4 body shots in the first like minute of the round, and I'm like, damn, this dude just tried to freaking break me, dude.
But you didn't go down.
I was too all willpower. I was like, I'm not giving him that, dude. I was like, I'll die before I give him that, dude. But then just now, dude, he's super chill, bro. It's like, I feel like he's just, our relationship's gone on, like, we're like freaking good homies now, dude, on the mats. It's like, he's always like watching how I'm doing, you need a break.
You were at my wedding. You were at all my children's functions.
We're family, baby. We're family, dog. That's what Muay Thai brings you, bro. He's family. Just like with Coach Vaughn, right? Got to bring it back to Coach. Honestly, I've been like interviewing a lot of different coaches lately, and it's just cool seeing how they implement. Like, it's not even just the training; it's like their lifestyle. They try to implement to their team, and watching how their team like receives that information and how it changes their lives is cool. I'm gonna start my own gym one day. We're just all gonna smoke weed. That's gonna be what my team's about, dude.
Up and smoke.
Maybe I'll give it Joe Shin's promotion. Is he still not the smokers?
I don't know.
They probably got sued. for that.
Yeah.
I'm just happy with them. We'll see. I don't want to keep you too long, bro. I know you got some other stuff to do. I mean, is there anything you want to tell people? You got any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
You know, I want to thank everyone that's all the positive reinforcement I've received from all my friends and all my family. Everyone's, you know, been very supportive, and they're excited to see me back. And you know, my family, especially my wife, she's the one that holds it down while I'm gone. And you know, I just want to thank her, and I love you, baby. And I promise after this fight, I'll take a break. But no. And then I want to thank just pretty much all my sponsors. You know, everyone that's helping us, man, to get through this camp. And it's just it's we're about like maybe a little bit over 3 weeks out, but we're ready, man. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're ready, dog. Pickleball X is XL, right? Or
I don't know what it's called.
Pickleball.
It's been Westminster. It's the first time I fight local in years. So
pretty cool, huh?
So yeah.
Super close.
I'm expecting a big turnout from my friends and family. A bunch of my friends' family are like, everyone's hitting me up already. And like, I usually like kind of like my ticket sales like kind of like towards the end. That's when they start pushing. But man, since the beginning, it's just everyone's been hitting me up. I've put tickets to the side for people, and they've paid me. Now it's just like I'm just like, oh man, it'll be good. Turnout for
you've also always been really good with the ticket sales, bro.
Yeah.
You do a good job with that.
I gotta thank my friends and my family, everyone that supports me, man. That's what it is, man. I'm just, you know, trying to pursue a dream, and it's not just me. It's everyone that you know. It's everyone that comes out and supports us. It means a lot. And when I'm out there and I'm about to walk out, and I'm like, man, I'm thinking about 100 different things, and then I see my friends and family out there, and it really comes to me. It comes to me, especially when I see my kids. I know I gotta put on a show. I've been away from them a little too long.
That's crazy that you bring your kids, bro. So they're going to be at your fight, or what?
Yeah.
Oh, you're savage, dude. Drea said the same. She brings her daughter to her fights too. And I'm like, damn, that's savage, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. So go check him out, bro. Actually, you highlighted something that's pretty important. Ticket sales are so important, guys, in this industry. If you want to do this as a career or even as a hobby, if you don't sell tickets, the chances of you getting called are so low. It does not matter how good of a fighter you are. You need to sell tickets. Tap in with your community. Tap in with your team, bro. Get them freaking ticket sales done.
Yeah, and especially like even if you know someone who's fighting and you can't attend for whatever reason, and you purchase a ticket for them to give away, and then that ticket goes off and you give it away to someone, and then that person is gonna invite someone. So now you're playing a little bit of Monopoly with your tickets. That's usually when people give me tickets. I when they like, hey, I can't go, but I'm gonna buy a couple tickets off you, and I try to give them away to the people that I know that would appreciate it the most.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they start bringing in more people, and like a bunch of my friends, all like, hey man, like we want to go, like we want to see Julio, because you know my friends will come, and then they'll invite a friend, and then they'll bring another friend, and then next thing you know, everyone's all Team Rios now.
There you go. I like when you do the raffle, bro.
Yeah,
people donate tickets and you'll give your little raffles.
Oh yeah, I'll be like, all right, let's see who can do the most kicks.
Yeah.
Last time I made them do the most burpees, and dude, I forgot who it was, but they went like 3 minutes and they wouldn't stop doing the burpees, dude.
That's cool. It's cool for the kids that can't afford it too, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
especially if I know like someone can't go, if I get a free ticket, I'll give it to them. Especially someone that's like, hey, you know what? That's good. Like I can't make it for whatever reason, bro. I'll be like, hey, if you don't have money, I'll give you a free ticket. I'll get maybe like a couple every fight. Some sponsors and some friends will buy some. It's really cool to give back to the people. We got to support each other. That's the only way the sport grows.
Inspiring the next generation, maybe.
Yeah, paving the way for the next kids. Maybe the next generation of fighters won't have to work and just focus on fighting. And maybe our sport will be in a better place. But as of right now, we can't demand that from the sport. Without the support, we need it to still grow. I feel like it's almost there, and to the point where maybe fighters will be able to make a living off fighting with Muay Thai, just like boxing, MMA, and all that stuff.
Yeah, you brought up something that I've been low-key working on the side. I've been interviewing like business owners and coaches, people that have been successful with the financial part of Muay Thai and combat sports. And I think the next couple episodes, I'm gonna just drop like just these interviews with these people that have information that fighters or other people in the industry might find valuable in terms of how to, make that pocket stretch, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do.
We got to make some money, you know?
Yes, sir.
Those punches and kicks hurt, we got to get paid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So Julio Rios, he'll be at Pickleball Xscape Room in Westminster. What's the date on that? September
9/12.
9/12. Check him out. He'll be there. A bunch of other cool fighters I've interviewed will be there. I'll be there. So come say what's up. Maybe I'll do media. We'll see. So tap in with us. Go get tickets online. Go check out and support your local fighter. I got nothing else. You got anything else?
Good. All right.
That's it, baby. Spider Muay Thai. Let's go. Yeah, boy.
That's a good one.
Yeah.